90% of his followers are women. So it got me thinking, what are the reasons someone this intelligent, who approaches his topics with kindness and with humility, has a hard time getting through to certain members of his audience?
So first off, flattery will get you everywhere. I appreciate the video. It was very nice. Second, I've been doing this content for years now, and I've never addressed this in depth. Why don't guys like my videos? Why is my following overwhelmingly women? Even my videos that are just talking to men about men, men don't like, including the positive masculinity videos I've made. Well, I've made a list of the most popular reasons that guys don't like my videos. I'm going to go down that list and we're going to talk about it. If the video starts getting kind of long, I'll cut it short, but I will try to get as much of it as I can. So the one reason that all of these are going to have in common is cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is when you're harboring two or more contradictory bits of information, beliefs, behaviors, etc. It's also the mental toll that you get from having those contradictions. An example of cognitive dissonance is like men wanting to sleep with lots of women, but also wanting women to maintain low body counts. Like the beliefs are conflicting, so they have to make it work in their mind. Okay, so the number one reason or critique that I get from men is that they don't think that I'm being genuine. Like they think I'm faking who I am or the things that I believe. And that I've just been doing that for years, I guess. But I'm not really here to prove to those men that I'm genuine. I don't really care if they believe me or not. I like to think that my content stands on its own, whether it's me saying it or anyone else. But I want to point out that the reason why they think I'm faking it is because in their mind, there's no way that a man is going to talk about respecting women or try to hold men and women on an equal playing field unless he wants something from them. I don't think that there's any way that a man genuinely believes that stuff, which to me says way more about their perception of men than it says about me at all. That's the most common reason they think that I'm fake. The second is they think that I'm soft or weak or beta or all this other goofy shit. It's weird how many men are so focused on being hard. And it's like, I'm a veteran. Like, I don't know if you've ever been through training like that or been deployed, but I have. So like, why would I care about dudes trying to be hard on the internet? Like, you're not harder than a Master Chief. So why would I care? So I don't make content to be hard. I don't care about that. My oldest brother was hard. Guess where he's at? Prison. So I don't talk to men about being hard. I talk about being better. Another one is that a lot of men think that I hate men, and I don't. I'm a man. I'm happy to be one. You won't find an ounce of hate in any of my videos. I just talk about shit that men do, speaking as a man. The shit that I say is shit that you see in real life. A lot of men don't want to hear what other men are doing unless it's good. So when they see someone talking about shit that men do or have done that isn't good, they call it misandry. Or they say I'm trying to create division or promote hate. Bro, calling someone an asshole isn't promoting hate if they're being an asshole. You can't say that it's facts over feelings if you get mad when I talk about shit that actually happens in real life. If you don't want to hear it, then you don't want to hear it. But it's not because the shit that I'm saying is not true. You just don't want to face the music. Because it's creating cognitive dissonance. Because it's hard to navigate an existence where you believe men are natural born protectors, but reality shows men is the number one reason women are in danger in the first place. So those men don't want to hear me talk about it because it's messing up their worldview. And it's just easier to say that I hate men rather than accept that what I'm talking about is actual reality. Another common one is that a lot of guys say that I'm pandering, like for views. Like I'm just saying what women want to hear. Y'all don't think that it's weird that women want to hear content about being respected, but you don't? You don't think it's weird that women want to hear content about being treated like equals, and you don't? The first episode of my Things Every Man Should Understand video, I told men that their masculinity is never in danger. I talked about consent. I talked about good hygiene. I talked about regulating your emotions. You don't think it's weird that women want to hear that kind of content, but men don't? I don't make content putting women on any kind of special pedestal. I don't make content saying men need to bend over backwards for women, or men can't have boundaries, or anything like that. In fact, earlier this week, I think I made a video talking about men making boundaries. If I make content talking to men about being basically decent human beings, that's considered pandering to women. Basically, women want those things. Men don't. They're not interested in those things. Is that not fucking weird? Another critique is that I make this content in order to sleep around or get with women. I've been referred to as Derek Jackson several times. First off, let me be clear. I was a hoe back in the day. It was part of being in the military. Women like the uniform. But now, I'm still a hoe. Nothing's changed. I didn't have to make content to do that. But I love the fact that guys are aware that if they presented themselves as decent people, women would like them more. They know that because people like me exist and women seem to like me. They don't want to listen to what I'm talking about because I'm talking about trying to become a better or more decent person. And that requires change. That requires work on their part. So they don't want to do that. It's way easier to just blame women or follow dudes that women don't like who blame women. That's that cognitive dissonance. They don't want to listen to the guy with hundreds of thousands of women following him that say that he's right on pretty much everything that he says, and that they really want to find a guy who talks just like him or thinks just like he does. They'd rather listen to like Andrew Tate or something and be single, I guess. You know what's crazy? I'm not a relationship coach or guru or anything like that. That's what Derek Jackson was. He was like a Christian married guy who was a relationship guru or something and cheated on his wife. I'm not none of those things. I've got a song with millions of views where the chorus is, we like girls who want to twerk and we like girls who fuck for work. But what's also in that song is respect and boundaries. This video is really long, but I'll do 2 more. I'll do them super quick. One of the criticisms is that I don't make the same kind of content being critical of women. And I've already made a video on that called Staying in Your Lane. I'm sure you can guess what that video is about. The last one's incels, and incels don't like my content because they think that they're already a good man who doesn't have any work to do, and so they just don't understand why women don't like them. But in reality, they're not a good man. They just think that they are, and they're not interested in learning or doing better than they already are. Somebody pointed this out to me. You're not really involuntarily celibate if you're actively being an asshole and not listening to women on what women like. That's being voluntarily celibate. Anyway, sorry this video went on so long, but hopefully you guys like the video. I want to make a note real quick. I did do a name change. If you've noticed, my name is different now on TikTok. It's now CyzorGG, which is my name on most of my platforms. I'm either Cyzor or CyzorGG on everything, and the GG just stands for good game. As I embrace more of being a content creator, I'm going to be doing more stuff like that and changing things up, so, be ready for that. I appreciate you guys as always. I'll see you in the next video.